Emma. Welcome to another video. I hope you enjoyed what you just saw of my little trip to a used bookstore near me. I just wanted to show you a little bit of what I got. This is the stack here, and I'm just gonna go through and show you each one. First, this is Dorothy Allison, Bastard Out of Carolina. I have read some Dorothy Allison in college, and I really liked it, and I've heard good things about this one. And then I got Julia Alvarez, In the Time of the Butterflies. This one, a few years ago, I had wanted to participate in a Read Around the World challenge. Unfortunately, I didn't get very far that year. Wasn't reading a lot. But this was one of the books I had on my list for, I believe, the Dominican Republic. And then I got this one, What My Bones Know by Stephanie Fu. I was really excited to find this one. I have it on my list for the anti-brain rot reading challenge I'm doing this year. It has a list of, I'll link it in the description, the video where Janani talks about it. But she's from This Story Ain't Over on YouTube and Instagram. But in her challenge, she has some categories of books to read. And one of those is memoir or biography. And so I wanted to read this one for that category. It's a memoir about, it says a memoir of healing from complex trauma. And it's about her diagnosis of complex PTSD. And next I got this one by Rumaan Alam. It's Leave the World Behind. I had taken a Skillshare class from Rumaan Alam that I really enjoyed. It was about writing and making time for writing and sort of creating a writing schedule. And the last one that I got is this, The Water Dancer by Ta-Nehisi Coates. I've heard that his writing is really good. And then I just happened to find this one and liked the description. Yeah, so those are the books I got. Because of the anti-brain rot reading challenge, I am trying to read a lot more books by Black and Indigenous people of color. The point of the challenge is to kind of expand your worldview, and so I've been enjoying that. But I've read now the entire Broken Earth trilogy by N.K. Jemisin. Loved it. So good. The quality of the writing as well as just the world building is so thorough and really believable, and I've just really enjoyed that. I've now just started reading Wild Dark Shore by Charlotte McConaughey, and I'm enjoying it so far. I'm only, I don't know, 40 pages in, but yeah, the writing is really good. I'm enjoying the characters so far, and yeah, I'll have to keep you updated on how I enjoy that one. I've been looking at it as a possible comparative title for my own book that I'm writing, Project Hope Punk. Again, because of the anti-brain rot challenge, one of the rules is to read, for the beginner version, is to read 15 minutes every day. The regular version is 45, and I think the advanced version is an hour and a half. But I'm doing the beginner version for this rule, just doing 15 minutes of reading every day, at least. And I've really enjoyed making it a regular habit. I'm on like a 30-day streak right now, which is pretty cool. Before the challenge, I would read maybe once every 4 days. And so I'm really enjoying setting aside that time. I've been using the time in the evenings as my daughter is falling asleep. One of the other parts of the challenge is to annotate your books, and so I've been trying. I'm not very good at annotating, honestly. I read pretty fast, and I just kind of want to know what happens, so I'm just kind of sometimes almost skimming. But I've really been trying to slow down, write down quotes that I like, and write down my impressions of what might happen next in the plot and things like that. And it's been really helping me to, yeah, to slow down and appreciate a little bit more of what I'm reading. I read quite a few library books, so instead of writing in the books, I've been keeping a journal with my progress in the challenge, as well as my thoughts about the books that I'm reading, and I've really been enjoying it. I really would recommend it. Janani from This Story Ain't Over calls it a critical media journal, and you're meant to write reviews in addition to the sort of annotations. I haven't been doing that yet. I'm hoping to sort of ramp up to it, but with being a mom and my chronic illness, it's been hard to get to that part thus far. So I'm hoping to get there at some point during the year. If you'd like to join me in doing the anti-brain rot reading challenge, like I said, I will link below Janani's video about it, and then she also has a storygraph challenge for the different categories of books. But I would really love to hear if you have been doing the challenge or want to start. You can start at any point during the year. It doesn't matter that it's February. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye.